I'm Jensen Denoise. Today we are interviewing Raymond Phanor. He just released a brand new book called Spirituality and the Spiritual Counseling in the 21st Century. We're glad to have you, Raymond.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being part of this program. The first question I would like to ask you, please share your background, your educational background.
I want to begin by saying that I'm the product of two cultures,
Yes.
the Haitian and the American culture.
Nice.
Haiti constituted the initial aspect of my education. I went to kindergarten, elementary and secondary school, and undergraduate college. As a culture of origin, my personal and family places of birth, growing up, formation and development of certain beliefs, socio-economic background, and my migrant status. The American culture not only expand my social network of experience, it also inspired me on how to become a professional in the arena of science and human sciences. So it is important also to point out that when I was in Haiti, I attended a prestigious institute which is called the Haitian American Institute. Today I'm very grateful for the support and contribution of all American scholars and college professors to the book that I wrote, Spirituality and Spiritual Counseling in the 21st Century, that I am pleased to talk about today.
Nice. We're looking forward to hearing more about this, but we would like to know what motivated you to write this book, Spirituality and Spiritual Counseling in the 21st Century. What inspired you?
This is a very interesting question because for every task that we're doing in life, there is something that motivates us. So for this, I think the first thought that I have was about the children in the street. And as a Christian, I knew that everything is possible for those who believe. So the book constitutes like the beginning of this project. So this book, I have it online that we talk about later. So anyone who buy a copy will contribute to the project of taking the children, vulnerable children from the streets in Haiti, to shelter them in a safe environment.
That's really fascinating. It's really important to make sure that these children are healthy and safe, and that's really amazing. So, but explain to us the outline, the chapters that are in the book.
For purposes of our debate, so I define spirituality. I define spirituality according to three aspects: the thought, the feelings, and the behavior.
Okay.
So those aspects are interrelated. One affects the other.
Okay.
And spirituality, it's relevant in people's thought, feeling, and behavior.
Interesting. Thought, feeling, and behavior. Give us more details about that.
Professionals like religious and non-religious people, they differ in their view of what spirituality is.
Right.
And professional of integrative medicine include spirituality as an important component of the approach of helping people find solutions to their health issues. So there are a great interest in knowing more about spirituality. So my thesis is based on the three elements of human beings: thought, feelings, and behavior.
Right.
And those elements are interconnected.
Right.
And so in order for someone to have a completely new experience, they have to first to be aware of their spiritual capacity.
Right.
They have to recognize that they are spiritual beings. And second, they have to be willing to reflect on the complexity of their decision or decisions
Mhm.
or behavior. And second, they have to be able to like interpret differently their thought and feelings.
Mm.
Yeah.
What it sounds like your work is a combination of spirituality and psychology, and
That's
I think that's very fascinating that they both aligned with your work.
Yeah, because of my background, teaching background, you know, I taught psychology in Haiti in a 3-year college of education.
Okay.
And when I came here, you know, I wanted to become a professional in mental health.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really fascinating. And one thing that's really great about this book, now not only can people find the hard copy, but they can also find it in the Kindle, and you can read it on your tablets.
Yeah.
Now, what is your goal? What do you want the takeaway from after reading this? What do you want your audience to get out of after reading your book?
Yeah, surely I want people to understand that they are spiritual beings.
Right.
This is my thesis. So we are spiritual.
We are spiritual.
Yeah, from there, people can learn more about the feelings that they have, the thought. So I distinguish between negative feelings and comfortable feelings. So I prefer to call those feelings comfortable or uncomfortable,
Right.
instead of saying that they are negative feelings. Because
Interesting.
all feelings are important in life.
Absolutely.
But the way that we manage our feelings, like the feeling of resentment,
Mm-hmm.
a feeling of jealousy, feeling of guilt.
Right.
So the way that we manage those feelings is very important to our spiritual growth.
So with spirituality, there's some level of self-control.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So in my thesis of spirituality, I explain that the human needs are a fear-driven experience.
Right.
It is not the kind of fear or like the fear of dog or fear of a spider.
Right.
But this is the inherent predisposition that we have to satisfy our needs.
Nice, nice. While back, to satisfy our needs, and I think that's really true about spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that was really fascinating is satisfying other people's needs. While back, we had Raymond Phanor on an episode of Hero and You. It was on giving, and it was really fascinating that he was able to connect spirituality to the importance of giving and donating. And I would like to hear a little more about that. Like how it's an emotion, but it can lead to an action, a positive action too.
Yeah, as an individual, we have different experience, you know.
Right.
So we find that people can be selfish or generous.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
Yes.
But some people have made the choice of being generous.
Right.
You know, they know that they have to share what they have in surplus, you know.
Right.
So giving to people who are in need is not easy for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So this is something that we need to work on. So we have a certain vision of life, so that we have to cultivate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So some people read from the Bible,
Right.
you know, how to be generous. So that require a certain exposure.
Oh, okay.
Like if you teach your children to be generous,
Mm-hmm.
so they will have the tendency to share with other people.
Oh, okay. Now, just curious, where in your book, what chapter in your book do you mention that?
Yeah, I think I mentioned the main foci of spiritual
Okay.
counseling.
Nice. Nice.
In this chapter, I talk about the principles of living with trust,
Right.
living with will,
Mm-hmm.
living fair,
Yeah,
and living safe.
Fair and safe, very important.
So some people find it is normal to be fair, but
Mhm.
others are very tricky in the way they treat other people.
Oh, yeah. Deceiving. But that's really important. The importance of giving. It's not just a holiday thing or a seasonal thing. It should be a everyday life. In that, spirituality plays a major role.
Yeah.
And the generosity we have towards others. I think that's really amazing. And another question. Now I'm hearing that this book you're helping others, helping children in Haiti. Just curious about your plan for this, helping the children that are abandoned in the street. What's your goal?
Yeah, because I have the idea of helping other children, you know. So that motivated me to set up an organization.
Right.
So the organization name is Rafa Restoration.
Rafa Restoration.
Yeah. So we have like 10 members.
Okay.
So what we've been doing is like having some fundraising, so we can start 501c3. So I will go to Haiti, like to have some work done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like putting the roof on a house, you know.
Right.
So I can start with the project.
That's very thoughtful. We're definitely looking forward to hearing more about this project. And is there anything else you want to share with us about this book and the project that you have?
Yeah, I think that this book is a product of patience, you know.
Right.
So it took me like 20 years to put everything together. And I got a lot of support and contribution, as I mentioned earlier. So there are 3 other volumes that I'm still working on.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to share these volumes first with people so they can have a basic understanding of what spirituality is about.
Nice. Raymond Phanor, thank you so much for being on
That
this
was a
segment.
pleasure.
It was great. So be on the lookout. So get a copy of this book, Spirituality and Spiritual Counseling in the 21st Century with Raymond Phanor. Thank you. I'm Jensen Denise. Have a good one.